Sorry. Something okay. As technology gets more advanced, the better the chances are for con artists and scammers to take advantage of you and steal your money. We report on these types of things quite a bit.
All the time. Forbes reports that in 2010, a fifth of Americans over the age of 65 had been victims of some type of financial fraud or abuse. So here's how you can protect yourselves.
Last year, the FBI opened more than 200 financial crime cases involving older victims.
It's really unfortunate because we see year after year these scam artists really going after seniors.
Felicia Thompson is with the Better Business Bureau of Arizona.
In particular, the grandparent scam is pretty widely spread.
We'll get to the so-called grandparent scam in just a second.
We had a really bad hailstorm in my neighborhood, and there was a lot of roof damage.
60-year-old Leslie is a retired school teacher.
There were a lot of signs in the neighborhood because there's a lot of people getting their roofs done.
Trying to fix her roof, unfortunately, led Leslie right into the hands of a scammer.
I copied all those numbers down and I took the smallest bid. Called him, talked to him. I met with one of his people at a Starbucks, and he even went so far as there was a student from my school at the Starbucks, and she came up and hugged me, and he said, that always touches my heart when a student reacts to a teacher like that. So just reeled me in. I was like, okay, this is a good guy.
She says she was talked into giving him a deposit, cash, on the spot, $2,500. And he kept pushing back the start date.
And then he stopped answering my calls.
They're using maybe information they find on social media because we post our entire lives on social media.
Felicia Thompson says social media definitely helps scammers quite a bit because they don't have to look far to get what they need to be successful.
They're using maybe information they find on social media because we post our entire lives on social media. So they use that against these grandparents and pretend to be their grandchild. Maybe they're pretending to be out of the country, they got arrested, they need legal help.
As if losing out on $2,500 isn't bad enough, this grandparent scam happened to Leslie's father-in-law.
Got a phone call just out of the blue. Grandpa, I'm in trouble. I'm in Mexico. I need help.
Leslie has this advice for people in her age group.
If it seems too good to be true, buyer beware. I would say do your research. Don't go with the lowest bid. Go with someone who's got their advertisements on TV or radio. If they have enough money to do that, then they'll probably do well by you.
Wow. So the nation's first elder abuse forensic center put out some tips on how to avoid being targets of financial abuse. First, educate yourself. Understand how older adults are being scammed. Ask around. Ask your peers if they've received some unusual calls, some mails or emails. If it sounds fishy, take action. Also, if you have a loved one who is older, recognize the signs of isolation and loneliness because they too can be prime targets for scammers. We have more tips on our AZ Family mobile app. Just go to CBS 5 this morning. There's a special section right there.